Okay, so we'll use this camera for your thing. Does somebody have iMovie? Everyone has iMovie, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
I'll leave it up to you.
Cool. Yeah.
All right, go for it. I'm recording.
All right. So beginning a game of privilege, a game of economic uncertainty. So the first thing we do in the game is we sort the decks into two piles, as we've done. We deal out hands, which we've done. Now each player takes the two dice that they have and rolls them to determine their own starting wealth. All right. So I'm starting at 5, you're starting at 2, and you're starting at 11. Excellent. So since I'm the dealer, play begins to the dealer's left. So these two dice, which are normally red dice in the full version of the game, but we didn't have any other color, so they will be white dice at the moment. And these dice, which are standing in for our 12-sided die, will be serving in this game. So in this case, the red dice pass to the left, and it's your turn. So, first of all, you can spend any money from your dice that you have as your pool in order to play any cards or draw any cards if you have them. So, now would be a good time to play any zero-cost cards you have to boost your own funds. Okay.
Consumer confidence, which is all players add 2 to their dice.
Okay, so each person's dice pool goes up by 2, and you can split that up however you wish among your dice. And this is a perfect example because your dice would normally be at a 7, but because it can only go up to 6, the extra rolled over one is lost. So now you can play any more cards if you pay the cost for them, or you can draw a card from either deck if you pay 1 per card drawn, or you can pass the turn. Okay, so in order to play Windfall, you have to cost yourself 3, and then are you going to add 4, or are you going to add a die? Okay, so now you're up to 5. Excellent. Now, what else would you like to do?
I think, okay, I'll also roll. No, I didn't. That's not good. I guess I'll pass.
Alright, so when you pass, roll the 2 dice that you were passed, and now we check. That's what you rolled, a 3. Does it meet or exceed the number 12, which is the first round of the game? No. So taxes are not currently incurred. So now you pass the dice to Laura, and Laura takes her turn.
I'm going to spend 3 to draw 3.
Okay. Spend 3 and drawing 3 from either pile. Growth cards are buffs that make your resources go up. Lost cards are harming cards that cause all your opponent's resources to go down.
I never go home and be like
Recession.
0 cost, and every upkeep cost players an additional 1.
Yes. Now, I should note, by the way, for the video, that we are not using the full cards, and some of the cards' meanings have changed by the time this video will be uploaded. Please read the official rulebook and check the actual cards to make sure that the rules are accurate when you're playing the game. In this case, recession means the next time that those 2 dice are rolled and they match up with this number, then they wind up incurring taxes and everyone gets taxed more.
I will be right back.
And I'm done with my turn.
Alright, so you rolled a 10. 10 is not 12 or above, therefore taxes are not incurred this round. So now play passes to me and you pass the 2 dice over here. Alright. So, I take the 2 dice, which would be red dice in the later version of the game. I'm going to first play Windfall and add a die to my pool.
So you didn't know that it was copying yours.
And then I'm going to play
Faster click makes it go faster, slower click makes it go slower.
Consumer Confidence. So everyone add 2 to your dice pool. In your case, you would add 2, but you can only add 1. The rolled over 1 is lost. And then I'm going to play Windfall again, paying 3 and adding another die. So I now have 4 dice, and then I'm going to play bailout funds twice in a row to increase each of my dice by 2. So I have quite a bit of money at this point. Now you may notice I don't have any cards in my hand. By not having any cards in my hand, there is nothing going on apart from the fact that I can't do anything special. So in this case I'll pay 2, and I'll draw 2 lost cards. And then I can discard 2 cards to draw another card. Very well. Then I will pay 1, draw 1 more card, and I'm actually going to sit on those. So, at the end of my turn, I roll the dice. They are not 12 or above. So, in this case, since the dealer just finished his turn, it's now payday. Everyone increase your die pool by 1. Nope, not number of dice you've got. The number on your dice. Yeah, this is why having more dice is really useful.
Yeah, I noticed that.
So, and then this number that we've been rolling against to check for taxes goes down by 1. So now it is easier for us to get taxed. So
It is the dice by 1, not an additional.
you increase your die pool by 1. So you were at 11, now you're at 12. So go ahead and roll. Go ahead and play your turn and then roll.
So I can pay 3. Doing it would actually be doing nothing would be the best move I can do.
You can do nothing.
Okay.
So if you roll 7, 7 is not 11, so things pass on.
I'm going to play Windfall for 3.
Okay.
Add 1 die.
Okay. So you now have an additional die that starts at 1.
How do I get more cards?
You can spend 1
To draw cards, or you can discard
2
cards.
cards to draw 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
That is all. No, wait. Let's see.
I'm going to pay student loans to add 5, and then that's at the cost of 2. And then during the next upkeep, I pay for additional.
Yeah, so next time taxes are incurred, you will pay a bunch of money. But until taxes are incurred, you're fine. So, taxes do not happen. So now play passes to me. I will pay 1 to draw 1. I will then pay 1, 2, and 3 to play Windfall, which adds 1 die to my pool at 1. And now I am going to hold on to my cards, and I'm going to roll for taxes. Taxes are not incurred. Payday!